what's poppin'? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Ehis. We're back and we better get you another. It's the coke kid in the building, y'all. If this is your first time on my channel, hi, my name is Ehis. Welcome. If it's not your first time on my channel, hi, my name is Ehis. Welcome back. If you have been living under a rock, you might have, somehow missed what's going on. Let me catch you up to speed. There's a general election in the United States, in the divided states of America. I'm currently filming this on Friday. You're watching it on a Sunday if you're watching it when the video is fresh and hot. If not, I don't know when you're watching it, but hi. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this, we have a confirmed president.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I was rewatching Modern Family just because I was bored. And I thought to myself, what if the actual characters in the show could vote? Do you see where I'm going? Genius, his mind. Powerful. So I decided to basically put this video together how I think characters from my favorite shows would vote in the general election if they could vote. So I made a list. Well, I didn't make a list, I'm lazy. I asked the group chat. No group chat, you got friends. Basically that's the video. How would my English. How would the characters of my favorite TV shows vote if they could vote in the 2020 general election? What a video title. In this essay, I will... This is easy. So, Jay, obviously, Trump. I also see him campaigning for Trump, like with his friends and his workplace. Gloria. I do see Gloria doing the whole Latino for Trump, that little music video that they put together. I can see Gloria being like a swing voter. If you present her with decent arguments, she'll vote for whatever party. I see Jay swaying her to vote Trump, but then I see Manny swaying her to vote Biden. Do you see the dilemma we have here? Manny on the other hand is definitely voting Biden. Claire Dunphy. I feel like because, Claire, working white woman, I can see her being a Trump supporter.
I cannot believe my eyes.
Haley Dunphy, easy. Blue looks good on her, so thus she's going to vote Biden because it's trendy. The color that suits her best on the day is what she will vote. Alex on the other side, Biden, women in academia, they just tend to be much more awake than the rest of the country. Phil Dunphy and Luke Dunphy, this is quite easy. Luke Dunphy will want to give everyone a chance, so thus he will tick every single box at the polling station, which then results in obviously his ballot not being able to be counted because it's invalid. Phil Dunphy will pull like a magic trick and burn his ballot and like burn down his ballot box and not be able to vote. Cam and Mitch are gay. One would think they'd be Biden supporters. Cam, I see gays for Biden being like his campaign motto for like the entire year. I really get Tory vibes, not even like Republican, like conservative British England vibes from Mitch, so do it that way you want. I think Lily would protest and not vote because her parents did something to piss her off. Mitch would like hold this really elaborate speech on like the power of politics and she'd be like, shut the hell up. Obviously, Uncle Phil is definitely voting Trump based on they're gonna raise the taxes, Trump is a conservative, that's Okay, dark skin Aunt Viv. This is an important distinction to make. Dark skin Aunt Viv will vote Biden. Well, she will settle with Biden. Light skin Aunt Viv will... So Carlton...
No comment.
I think with Carlton is voting Trump because his dad is voting Trump, and also Carlton is an elitist. Carlton is one of those wealthy black boys. Hillary, I think, will vote what looks good for her. If she wears like anything with like red undertones to the polling station, Hillary will vote. Trump really depends on her outfit. I feel like Will just forget to vote. I feel like the morning after someone on the table will be like, I hope we all voted, and we'll be like, oh God, the vote was yesterday. Ashley will vote with her mom. Black women carrying America on their back, as per. So someone on Twitter said Jeffrey wouldn't vote because he doesn't understand the complexities of like the electoral college and the American voting system. I think that is incorrect. Jeffrey will vote Bernie Sanders. Ooh, actually, I also think Hillary might vote Kanye. y'all know I hate that show. We all know Rachel Berry is voting Trump. I also think that Rachel would sing at the Trump rallies. Rachel Berry on stage at the Arizona Trump rally. Dream with me here. I see it. It's a vision.
Lock that bitch up. Lock it up.
Mr. Schuster, he's a Trump supporter at heart, but I think publicly he will really, you know, push the Biden agenda because he's cool, he's down with the kids, he's young, he's hip, he's fresh, he raps. Then he'll go into the booth and vote Trump. I feel like Mercedes will really sit down and think, no. Kurt, I see Kurt and I think your parents are Trump supporters. They probably like funded Trump's campaign. Finn Hudson, I feel like Finn wouldn't vote just because he doesn't understand politics, but then Finn would end up voting whatever Mr. Schuster votes because Schuster will like get him into the office and like explain the way how politics works. Initially he'll just be like, oh, politics isn't really for me. I play football.
And
Sue Sylvester, I mean, white woman, blonde, short hair, doesn't get more, you know, I want to talk to your manager. Oh, by the way, vote Trump. But I just feel like Sue's got to run an agenda, campaign for herself, and vote for herself the same way she married herself.
But it's awesome. She sings absolutely everything. She never stops.
That's so true, Liz. You sing a lot too. Like, especially during the rehearsals.
We all sing.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I sing the weirder things.
Yeah, I think.
Victoria Justice is voting Trump. Victoria Justice will also be singing with Rachel Berry at the Arizona Trump rally. So what I said. And they'll probably sing something like, I don't know, not even the national anthem. What? I need a racist song. Jade West, Biden. No, Jade will just be like, fuck politics, and we'll all say, okay. Kat will probably forget to vote. She'll like wake up and like be like, oh, it's voting day. And then like a week later she'll be like, oh my god, it was voting day. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. So yeah. Trina Vega. I feel like Trina will vote for whoever lets her perform at their rally. She's gonna be in a bag, so thus she will just vote for whoever lets her perform. I can see Trina be like, well, it's for the check. I was trying to be employee of the month.
And that's a period.
Andre Biden, Andre's grandmother, Trump, because of the Christian values, you know. Robbie wouldn't vote because the puppet voted. The puppet, Trump, for sure. That was racist, kind of creepy. You know, it's given Trump. It's given Trump. And I feel like Robbie wouldn't then vote because the puppet took his vote. And obviously the puppet can't register as a voter. Psychowitz, me and my friend were saying this, I feel like Psychowitz would really push like the students to register to vote. Make sure you vote 4 days or like a week after, like, you know, voting's fully closed. He'll be like, oh, I hope you guys voted. And they'll remember that he hadn't.
Voodoo. I could do what you do. Believe me. Give me heebie-jeebies.
Next caller. So Jane is definitely voting Trump. Sometimes it's really hard for me to separate the actor from the character, and I'm going to try my best to do that here, but I'm making no promises. But yeah, Raphael or Michael, depends on who she's with at the time and who they vote. Jane will vote, because she seems like those type of girls. Raphael would vote Biden. Michael was a cop. Michael's voting Trump.
I know I ain't crazy.
Anyway, Ivan Villanueva. Grandma's voting Trump for real. She don't care. For her, it's the Christian values. But then I feel like immigration would matter to her. But then I feel like she's also the type that I'm already in. Like, you know, those immigrants, I'm shutting the door behind me because I made it in and no one else should. You're going to hell. Penny doesn't know much about politics and she's a waitress, so of course Penny is voting Trump. Let me explain. She overheard someone saying, oh, Biden's gonna raise taxes, and thus she immediately wanted to protect her own money. Babe, you're a waitress. You're depending on tips. Baby girl, your taxes are not going.
And
Sheldon, I feel like he will really try and work out a formula because he's indecisive. That formula will basically like keep running until like the next year. He'll come out of his room and be like, oh, I know who to vote for. And everyone's like, girl, we've been a year into the presidency. I don't know who you think you're voting for. Leonard, I want to say scientists for Biden. Like, I can see, my gut is saying Biden, so we're just gonna go with that. I don't have a good reasoning. Amy, my babe. Amy is voting Biden because, you know, women in academia are just a bit more awake than the rest of the country. I said this before and I'll say it again. I just really think she'd like be on the anti-Trump agenda with me. Raj, I feel like Raj's parents will tell him to vote Trump because I know they're wealthy. They seem like that type. But I feel like Raj won't vote because to register to vote, you'll have to talk to a woman. Yeah, I can see him like wanting to go and register to be a voter, and then there's a woman at the desk and he just crumbles and like runs away and like he can never vote. Bernadette would vote Trump, sorry. She looks like a Trump woman. There's certain women, you just look at them, you hear how they speak, and you just know that, oh. Yeah. Then you've got Howard. I feel like Howard won't vote. I feel like he'll go on to like this whole long philosophical speech on how politics is corrupt. He's not wrong. Harvey Specter is as Trump as it gets. Lewis Litt, I just feel like secretly he'll vote Trump, but like publicly he'll really denounce Trump. Corporate law in, I think, New York, and they're earning a lot. Michael Ross, the beacon of all things morality, is voting Biden. He'll also like be of this mindset that because he's a white man and he's voting for Biden, he's really changed society's narrative on race relations and issues regarding minorities. Yeah. That's my crush. Donna Paulson. Donna will vote Biden out of bitterness and spite because Bernie was not the Democratic candidate. Rachel Zane, Duchess, Meghan Markle to y'all. To piss off her dad, she won't vote at all because her dad would want her to vote Trump. Jessica Pearson, God forgive me, I do see her being one of those black women that like, despite all the odds, make it through, make it kind of to the top, but then like completely forget where they came from and then would vote Trump. She has to keep up with the white men as a black woman. I'll forgive her on that, but I won't.
I'm Professor Annalise Keating, and this is Criminal Law 100, or as I prefer to call it, How to Get Away with Murder.
Annalise Keating would do that, this really long, powerful and memorable monologue on how two-party systems are failing and are not representative, and like the whole concept of catch-all parties that really died. But really and truly, in terms of substance, she won't tell us who she's voting for. I feel like Annalise Keating will vote Biden because of the proximity to Obama. I don't think she's happy with any of the choices given, and I feel like the only time you will see Annalise Keating invested in politics is if we have a black woman running. Maybe a white woman. No, would Annalise Keating have been a Hillary stan? Maybe. Michaela Pratt is voting Trump. I don't care what anyone has to say. Michaela is one of those girls, they come from the hood to a good school, make it to a very good college or university, end up working in law, will end up working in finance, really forget that they're from the hood and only vote in benefit of their current position, not for girls who are in the position they were in. Michaela's a sellout, for sure. Frank doesn't vote, Frank kills. He exists outside politics, for sure. Asher Millstone, young Trump. I see him walking around the lecture hall. Have you voted? Vote for Trump, vote for Trump, vote for Trump, vote for Trump, vote for Trump. Yeah. Laura Castillo. Yeah, definitely one of those girls that me voting for Biden has changed America because I'm a white woman and I acknowledge my privilege. I don't know what that's done for anybody, but go off. Bonnie Winterbottom. Bonnie looks like a Trump woman too. Bonnie gives me Trump vibes. I feel like Annalise Keating might just mention, oh yeah, I think I'm going to vote for Biden. And she'll vote for Biden because Annalise voted for Biden. Scary. Tegan Price and Nate Leahy. Two complex black characters. Nate is also a cop, but I don't want to say all cops are Trump supporters. Don't want this video demonetized, but they might just be. I feel like Tegan doesn't like Trump, but her money will skew her to the right in terms of like voting Republican, and she won't be happy with the candidate. But I feel like her social views will then push her towards the left. But I don't think she likes Biden either. So I feel like Tegan is a real centrist for sure. That's it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, that's fine. I did. My nose is itchy. Like, share, subscribe if you want. Happy election season. 2020 has been a lot. And I would like to sign out of this year, but I don't think I have a choice. So, see you on the other side of the war. See you next week. Same time, same place. Stay blessed, don't stress, never vex. The cool kid is out. And America, y'all are in for a good ride.